Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I'm going to do my final review on the 2011 Hyundai Elantra limited edition. It's white with call it tan leather interior, sunroof. It's got your cruise control, your radio controls, your Bluetooth stuff, AM/FM, satellite radio, your AC, your climate control. Pretty sure I'm looking at analog instruments for the time it was back in 2011. Powers, windows, locks, and mirrors. And 6-speed automatic transmission with the option of doing it manually. Alright, let's go for a drive. My phone will fit good, it'll fit good. Alright, I bought this car for my wife December 1st, 2016. We bought it with 64,000 miles on it. And today is September 20th, 2023. So I've had it for 7 years. We bought it with we bought it with 64,000 miles, and right now we have 111,181 miles. That's not a lot of miles. My wife was literally averaging about 6,500 miles a year driving. She doesn't really like to drive that much. Drives when necessary only. When we have gone on a long trip, I was the one driving, so I do have plenty of time behind this thing. If you ever get in the road where there's traffic. And this car is getting traded in this Monday for a brand new 2024 Toyota Corolla, which is also going to be for my wife. Call it an anniversary gift for her. There you go. Alright, it's got a 2.4 liter engine, 4-cylinder, fuel injected. And I am going to get right to the point with this vehicle. I was glad when I bought it back in 2016. I bought it for $8,600 at a Mazda dealership. And believe it or not, if you look, because of the way the used car market is, which is crazy, even though it's got 45,000 more miles than it did when I bought it, they're going between $10,000 and $13,000. So I paid less for it with less miles 7 years ago than what it's going for now. Now, is it worth the buy? Short answer is, it's not. At 75,000 miles, we had the engine go on us, which was a class action lawsuit, and it turns out Hyundai had to do a lot of reimbursements and a lot of engine replacements. At the time when I had it replaced, the class action hadn't been settled yet, but I had an extended warranty. Thank God the extended warranty covered it all. It was about $5,000 to replace it. Now, for a car with 75,000 miles on it, that's pathetic. End up getting a refurbished, used, certified Hyundai engine, same thing. As long as I own the car and I maintain it with the dealership I bought it off of, they cover it for life, or they replace the engine or give me $3,000 cash. But we also had a front end issue. About 10,000 miles after 85,000 miles, the front axle had to be replaced. Now, I have owned 13 cars. I never had to replace one axle. And I have driven my cars for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles. Along with other front end work that had to get done. Last winter, I was pulling out to move the car to shovel some snow, and the driver front spring exploded. Took out my new tire. I was not happy. It has been one thing after the other with this car. Well, those are the three main things. The last one isn't a main thing, but when it blows out your tire, and I always say, I'm glad it happened in front of my house and not when my wife was driving it, because that could have been pretty bad. So, considering those three things have happened with only 45,000 miles on it, sorry, I'm not happy with it. Now, the climate control system does work well in this car. I can't complain, but it's the AC, the heat, works real well. Sunroof, never had a problem. Cruise control, never had a problem. Radio sounds pretty decent, nothing great, but it's alright. I'm fine with it. The storage spaces in this car is pretty good. You got two cup holders here, one in each of the side pocket doors. Decent storage space, nothing great. Trunk is pretty roomy. And to be truthful, the car does look beautiful. The shape, the lines, very nice. Very nice looking car. Elantras are very nice looking cars. A lot of the Hyundais are really nice looking cars. My problem with Hyundais is they just don't last. My friend Stevie had a Hyundai Tucson. Same thing happened in his mind. But he bought his new, and he had it maintained at nothing but a Hyundai dealer. So, even though it was after warranty because of the recall and the National Highway Safety Traffic, Hyundai had to replace it. And then he ended up buying a Santa Fe to go with him. Like, why would you buy another Hyundai? I like Hyundai. All right, dude, whatever. My sister, my younger sister, also had a Santa Fe. Same exact problem. Fortunately for her, her car was still under warranty. All her maintenance was done at the same dealership she bought the car off of. They replaced it. My niece had a Hyundai Sonata. Same thing in her car. Engine to get replaced. Not once, but twice. So whether you buy this or the Kia Forte, which is pretty much the same thing, just a different name, Hyundai has a lot of controlling interest in Kia. Right now, the thing with the Koreans is engines catching on fire and blowing up. Now, the truth be told, I had a 2008 Elantra, which my wife had. I took that when I bought her this one. I wasn't crazy about that car either, because I felt pretty cramped. But I can say with that 2008 model, that was reliable. I had it for 113,000 miles, got rid of it for another car. But in 113,000 miles, for the 80,000 miles we had it, nothing but maintenance. It was basic transportation. But good Lord, anything from 2011 on with a Hyundai, keep your fingers crossed. Say a prayer. I have not been impressed with the durability or the reliability of these engines. It's horrible. And so my wife suggested, how about another Hyundai? I said, hell no, honey. This is your choices. A Toyota Corolla, whether it's a gas, a hybrid, a hatchback, or a Honda Civic. That is it. So, we looked. I said, there you go, what do you think? We went to Mariano Rivera's Toyota dealership down in Westchester. He didn't have the one she wanted, but he found one for her, and we're going to get it Monday. So kudos to him. Good job by Rivera Toyota. And we'll start a new era. And I can tell you, as far as everyday vehicles go, from here on in, it's Honda or Toyota for me and my wife. And you're talking to a guy that did nothing but buy American cars. But between the quality control going to hell on the big three, I'm not bothered anymore. Or at least until they can prove themselves. It's a shame because there are quite a few models I like that look nice. I ain't touching. Forget about buying European, they just trash altogether. And truth be told there's a lot of Asian automakers I would not buy from anyway. Isuzu, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, Kia, Hyundai, Nissan. Not a fan of them either. Everything now is a style and technology race. QC out the window, except for the two I mentioned, Honda, Toyota. But even those cars, as good as they are, and they're by far the two cream of the crop, even those cars are not what they used to be. Nothing is, because of the ridiculous cafe standards, regulations, and I like cars better when they were simpler. I mean, granted, the technology is cool, it's cool looking, until it breaks. And the more tech you have, the more repair bills you have, and all of a sudden, even maintaining a compact car is no longer cheap. That's why I bought a Toyota for my wife. That's why I own a Honda CR-V for myself. So, there you have it. That's my review. These cars are good for one or two things. You buy them new and lease them new, and when the warranty expires, you get rid of them. Or you buy them for about $3,000 and you drive it till the wheels fall off and you throw it away. That's how I feel about most cars now, just about. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a car hater. I love my motors and wheels. But I gotta be honest also, I'm just not happy with the quality control of these car manufacturers. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie, the government's got in the way. They put all these ridiculous regulations, gas this, light this, and it's made it harder, and they've really pushed these people to push on technology where it's crappy CVT transmissions, double turbo engines, which I'm not a fan of turbos. I'm not. I mean, I've had 13 cars, only one's been a turbo because it's just too needy. And needy cars need more work, they're not as reliable. My wife's Toyota, natural inline aspirated engine, not a turbo. Wasn't happening. Honda CR-V, straight four, natural aspirated, not happening. So, and truth be told, Hyundai transmissions, although I've not had a problem with this one, I have kept up the maintenance. It's been I've had 3 fluid changes since I had it. No problem. I know quite a few people that have had trouble with the Kia or Hyundai automatic transmission. And this is why this guy likes manuals. I don't care how good an automatic transmission you make, nothing is more reliable or durable than a manual. Even Toyota automatic transmissions, and those are by far the best transmissions in the business. So we're gonna stop soon. I will give you a quick look around the inside of the car, the trunk, And I will give you a quick look outside and we'll call it a video. So to all you other Hyundai owners, especially you Elantra owners, this is our Elantra video, what has been your experience for this 2011 through 2014? I think it was 2014 was the last. Has your been experience better than mine? If so, please share. If you had the same experience as me, also please share. This is a public service announcement. As you can't find us online, but I'm just one man giving his opinion about his wife's soon-to-be ex-car. And if you see damage on the driver's side, well, my wife had a little problem pulling out of someone's driveway about 4 weeks ago. But that's not a reflection of the car, that's just crap happens. But like I said, the car does look beautiful on the outside. I like the lines. I mean, they design, they make some really nice looking, beautiful stuff. Like a lot of the car companies do. Unfortunately, I think they're crap. But Hyundai is pretty big in this country. I remember when they first started in 1987, the Hyundai XL, the Hyundai XL hatchback. $49.99 brand new. Only the Yugo was dirt cheap at $39.99. And as pitiful as those Hyundai cars were, it was worth spending the extra money, $1,000 to get the Hyundai. Sorry, I gotta call it as I see it, honey. Anyway, we're at the end here. I'm in the park. Had to get a valve stem replaced. One more last FU my car gave me. You can see, I like the steering wheel. I like the analog odometer. Like I said, in terms of looks and interior, I like the bicolor here. This is a nice car, nice looking car. Shut her off. Take my other phone. I will give you a quick look. And we'll say goodbye. There it is. You see the damage. Wheels are pretty nice, decent. Fog lights also. I like the lines. Did a hell of a job. I had Goodyear Assurance tires on them. I love Goodyears. And that's it. Alright folks, that's it. This is the 2011 Hyundai Elantra Limited video. We'll talk to you later.